Hi, in this video, I'm going to tell you what running a business without ad anxiety looks like. 3 a.m. wake up call nobody talks about. Let me paint a picture right here for you. It's 3 a.m. and you're staring at your phone. You just got an alert from Facebook. Your ads account hits the daily limit and your cost per lead jumped from $40 to $127 overnight again. You do the math in your head. That's 3 grand this month just to get 23 people to call. Half of them were shop prices who ghosted after the quote. The other half, they went with whoever showed up first on Google for free. Sounds familiar? This is the reality for most local business owners right now. You're paying rent to Facebook, Google Ads, or some other lead generation company every single month. And the second you stop paying, the phone stops ringing. It's like renting an apartment forever. You pay and pay and pay, but you never really own anything. One price increase and your old business model falls apart. They got a guy who changed everything. I want to tell you about something I built up last year, not because I'm special, but because it proves what's possible when you stop renting and owning your leads. In November of 2024, I bought a domain for $15, guttersmckinney.com. I know it looks weird with all those words smashed together, but Google loves these exact match domains. They favor them for local search. I built out a simple one-page website right here. This is a simple one-page website I built out right here, and it generates upwards of 16 leads for the entire year, with the very most recent one coming in at 22nd of October 2025. And here's exactly what I did with the website. Basically, this website is just pre-built. It was able to generate a number of leads, and it's ranking on Google for relevant search terms like gutter cleaning McKinney, position number 1, best gutters McKinney, position number 2. So a lot happens when someone searches for your service right here online. There's this first section that shows up, which is the sponsors section. So for other persons who are not paying Facebook, that are paying for Google Ads, this is the section you actually showed up. Preferentially, Google wants to make money from you, hence they need to give you some kind of preference. But you need to dial your ads such that it's able to generate you a very good amount of return on investment overall. So this first section features up to about 4 businesses right here that are competing with the ad section. So the very top one is most likely paying the highest of all. Then there's a second section here which is called the map pack right here. Google guarantees only 3 businesses to appear here. You can see they also added a new sponsored one here also. They want to make money, obviously. Then here now comes the blue links. This is where your website literally appear on the first page of Google. Here's our website right here. I'm going to tell you exactly how we're ranking here and what we could have done to rank position number 1 and how we could generate upwards of 160 to 300 leads per year, completely dominating your market and the entire location that you service. So stick with me in this video. I'm going to walk you through exact method we followed. So the very first thing that we go to Google to get this website ranking is creating an exact match domain. Google loves exact match domain. Exact match domain simply means you including the core service you render plus the city in the domain name. In our case, it's the Gutters McKinney. So that's basically how we were able to get this website rolling. The second thing was also we imputed the same system, core service, related service, plus the city we render it in the title tag. And you are able to see it right here. What this does, it encourages users to click to understand that, okay, this is what our website is focused on. It also tells Google exactly what we do on our website. Then the very fourth thing we did was also include the section. It is known as the headline tag. This is the major head one of the website. Is the heading tag number 1 of the website. So you want to also include the core service, gutter installation, related service, replacement cleaning, downspout and guards, then the city McKinney in the headline. Then the fourth thing you have to do is also include the same core service plus related service naturally in the very first paragraph after the headline. So that concludes this section above the fold. Then the second section right here is the service section. Our service section simply is the location where you insert all of the related services you offer for your specific business. This is to give Google more context and users also exactly what they are to expect from your service. Then the third section is why they should choose you. This is the section you want to make a brief about you, how long you've been in business, how well do you serve your clients, do you have recognitions or whatsoever or awards, have you been featured in a local news website? You want to list all of those things here. If you're licensed, if you're insured, if you have finances, this is exactly the section you want to include it. The second to last section we built out is the frequently asked questions. A lot of users who are looking for your services online are asking specific questions relating to the service. You want to answer as many of those questions as possible on your website. It further builds this trust and authority in your website for Google to be able to index and for users to actually be able to stay longer on your page, which gives Google that signal that your page is worth showing up for. And how you can get this? There's a lot of searches. So when you search for your specific service online, there's this section they call people also ask questions. These are the kind of questions people are actively searching on Google for your specific service. But you want to do this with a caveat by mentioning your city alongside the question. In this case, this one is a generic one. How much should a gutter repair cost? But you want to make it focused on your city. You could say, how much should a gutter repair cost in McKinney? So you want to make it ensure that it is laser focused to the city in which you're trying to serve. And the last thing we did was include the zip code on this website. This is also for users who are searching locally to actually know exactly the kind of website Google is going to rank for that specific zip code. And that's all we covered with this website. And this gets you started. You don't have to have multiple pages, which if you do is an advantage, but this gets you rolling. Our aim of this video is to get you started as soon as possible so you can start generating leads like we did with this case study overall. Then the next best thing we did was get our website listed on multiple directories. The aim of this is to get Google to pick up our website and see us as an active business, a business that is trustworthy, because most businesses get their website listed in directories and this signals trust to Google already. So we get our website listed on over 400 directories, which in turn points a lot of links back to our website, 141 links that have been pointed back to our website. This gives us kind of like a boost overall in the eyes of Google. So it's something you want to do. You could do this yourself by pausing this video and going through this directory one after the other. I'm trying to be as slow as possible, so you can pause and register each of these as much as you can, or you could just request this Excel sheet in the comment section and I'm going to give it to you. Or basically, you could use the service I did. I use this guy's name 5 or Mohammed Waheed. He offers a service for $75 per 400 local directory citations. It gets delivered within 7 days and it's going to save you a ton of time, ton of money, ton of resources. So you should be focusing on your business rather than doing all of this stuff. They're a bit technical. I'm not saying you can't, you sure can, but it's a complete waste of time if you could pay $75 to get this all done for yourself. So basically, that's all we did: $75 for citations and $15 for the exact match domain. We basically wrote this content out with free version of ChatGPT, and the design was done for ourselves. You see, it's not so unique, it's not so sleek, but it gets the job done overall. So that's all we did with this website to get it ranking on the very first page of Google for multiple queries. I said there are a lot of things I could have done that could have jumped this website from this position here to position number 1 for this specific keyword, and that is getting more mentions on multiple authority websites. You can start with the very foundational one of issuing out a press release. A press release basically is a newsworthy article about your business or website. So we want to leverage the SEO benefit of having 400 news websites linking back to our website on page, which is quite cheap. It is cheap for SEO for local businesses because most of the competitions are not doing this. Most of them are probably targeting the service with an inner page, which I'm going to come back to. Right. Then I have a secret source that will enable you to expand the entire location. So stick with me in the video. At the end of the video, I'm going to mention that secret source of how you can dominate your market locally entirely without spending so much. I'm revealing out every single detail you have to do. So this is a must-have that you must do. Then In addition to the links, you could see we've been able to get 400 local citations in the directories for $75 from Fiverr, the press release for $70. But these are way cheaper links, but they are foundational links. They're trusted by Google. But if you want a very high quality link, you could use the service of Jackie Chow, a mentor of mine on YouTube. It does local SEO real good. And basically, all he does is you get a guest post right here and a niche edit. The service costs anywhere between $74 to $90 per link. As against 450 citations for $70. This one link alone gets you $74 to $90. So each of these ones are going to be hyper local to your service and it's going to be targeted. Therefore, you're going to get a significant jump in rankings for where people search for this service. So probably if you get multiple of those $90 links, you could probably that's the only thing that's going to get your website from position number 10 to position number 1 on Google. That's something you should know. Then there are a lot of things we could have done on this website to basically increase this lead count from 16. All of this lead we got was from a form field right here: first name, last phone number, address, and this phone number does not work on this website. So we could have included a tracking phone number, which most people who are searching for our services online are looking to call a customer right now, someone to come to their home to get this thing fixed ASAP. If we'd add this on our website, we'd have doubled or tripled the number of leads that we got. Another thing we would have done with this website is also have a dedicated page for each of these services that we render, not list them out on just one single page. Then we could have also added a location page of nearby locations that are close to us. So here comes the secret banger of how you can totally dominate your entire location, your market for the specific service that you offer right here. So basically, the math that actually changes everything, like I said, you could dominate this with what we call the multi-site system. Explain. So instead of you targeting uh, Allen right here on this making site, like so, slash forward slash Allen. So you basically have to build out this exact match domain for each of the cities that you service, because we've already established that Google tends to trust this service completely. So it's something you want to have under your belt such that you are able to fulfill the needs of this client on autopilot. You don't have to work so much for them. So if you have all of this website local focused on the specific city that you're servicing, you're going to get a ton of leads that are coming right in. So assuming you're able to get 1 to 3 leads per month, that's around 14 to 35 leads for spending $224 per site. Like per site, I'm going to give you the cost overall of exactly what you aim to get. $15 gets you the domain name, $70 for the citation, $75 for the local citations, the press release, and basically that's all you got to spend, $224 to get this all started out. And you're definitely going to build out a structure like so: a service page, dedicated service page, hub of location pages, dedicated location pages, and basically that's all you get. And you're definitely going to rank. If you don't rank, leave a comment in the description below and I'm going to answer and help you get this business rolling as much as you can. So what you get with working with us, you could do this basically for yourself for $204 with everything I've said in this video. Or like most businesses come to us, we'll build out the entire system for you. We'll even also help you optimize your Google business profile such that you're able to appear right here in the top 3 section here on Google. We'll automatically help you collect reviews from your client after they must have completed the job. It's an automated sequence. We set up a missed call takes back function for you such that when you're busy, the system automatically texts the customer that you're going to call back and follow up, or automatically book a client with you. Set up an AI chat widget that when someone visits your website, even at 10 p.m. at night, the AI answers and books appointment for you even while you sleep. Then there's ongoing optimization, like we stay on top of the content, the backlinks, the more rankings, stay on top of Google's entire algorithm constantly change. Then we keep up with the ethical ways to get your website ranked and get you leads up and running. So within the next 90 days, here's what you are expected to get. Either you can keep running ads and figure out exactly how to reduce your cost per lead. Or you could keep doing the ads and generating leads, but channeling a bit of those cash flow to building out this entire system. Within 6 months from now, you'll be dominating your entire market and getting leads completely for free. So let's make this happen for you. I've got 3 spots open this week for risk-free Google Business Optimization trial. You only pay after you see result. That's how confident I am that this works. And we can start your very first city right away. Then we can go the do-it-yourself route for $224, and I'll guide you through it exactly how you're going to do it. Same resources we use for the website, citation, press release, exact match domains, quality content. All of these are going to make your Google Map strategy rank better, your Google Business Profile rank better. So book a call with us this week and we'll look at your market and check your competition and figure out a plan that works for you, that helps you stop renting lead and start owning your lead source so you can sleep better at night, basically. If you've watched so far in this video, I want to say a very big thank you for watching. And I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel because I'm still growing. And if you have questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video.